Hello and welcome to my channel. It's Exceedingly Good Reviews. This is my thoughts on video. My thoughts on NXT from November the 11th, 2020. I'll give you a quick run through of what occurred in the show and then give you my overall thoughts. So, open the night, first match of the night. Johnny Gargano taking on Leon Ruff for the North American Championship. Johnny Gargano, obviously, he's got this curse he feels that he can't retain the North American title or any title. You know, in his title defenses, he loses it. A bit like Sasha Banks with women's title reigns. She wins it but then loses it. So Johnny Gargano's got a similar kind of problem. He wants to end this curse. So he's made up his own little wheel. There's lots of names on there. Damian Priest, Dexter Lumis is on there, Tommaso Ciampa and whatnot. All these names are on there. And Leon Ruff's name is on there. So he spins the wheel, and obviously this is a weighted wheel. This is a rigged gimmick because he spins the wheel and it starts swinging between names and lands on Leon Ruff. So Leon Ruff, come on down. You're my challenger for the night. Poor move, Johnny Gargano. So this match, Johnny Gargano, very cocky in it. Obviously, you know, he feels like he's the better individual here, which you'd assume that he would be. And he's dominating the match because of it. Damian Priest is in the crowd, obviously watching on. He's distracted. He's a distraction to Johnny Gargano. This distraction leads to Leon getting a crucifix pin onto Gargano and pinning him. Leon Ruff is your new North American champion. What the blooming heck has gone on there? So, yeah, okay. Leon Ruff, new North American champion. Love a title change me, but Leon Ruff, really? Backstage, everyone is clapping. They're all congratulating Leon. Damian Priest gives him the keys to his car and tells him, you know, get out of here because Johnny Gargano is going to be gunning for you. He's going to be coming for you. Yeah. Johnny Gargano comes storming through and he blames Damian Priest, rightly so, I think. Second match of the night. Santos Escobar, part of El Hierro del Ligero del Fantasma. Sorry, not he is El Hierro del Fantasma. This is part of El Ligero del Fantasma faction. Santos Escobar with his cohorts Joaquin Wilde and Raul Mendoza taking on Jake Atlas with the Cruiserweight title on the line. The interim Cruiserweight title on the line, remember. Jordan Devlin is the rightful owner of the real one. Jake has to take out Santos Escobar's cohort at ringside, obviously, while the Mendoza are banned from ringside during the advert break. They get ejected from the ringside area. Jake dives through the ropes but catches the ropes, making his dive look very, very sloppy, unfortunately. But hey ho, luckily everyone was okay. Lots of near falls, during the match and whatnot. Santos does eventually get the pin and he retains his title. Santos Escobar still your NXT Cruiserweight interim champion. Dexter Lumis does a picture of a zombie chasing Cameron Grimes, much to everyone's amusement backstage. More on that later. Shotzi goes on about how the tank represented her family. It represented her and her family. It represented more. It wasn't just a prop. It represented so much more. And she wants a piece of Candice for ruining this. We get Raquel Gonzalez against Xia Li. We thought this was going to be the third match of the night. However, the match never takes place. Raquel Gonzalez comes down to the ring, awaiting Xia Li. Boa comes out. And says that Xia Li won't be present. She won't be coming down here. So Raquel Gonzalez takes her frustration out on Boa, absolutely demolishing Boa. She leaves. Some other Asian Oriental individual comes down to the ring with a note, hands it to Boa, and then puts a mark on Boa's wrist. What does all this symbolise? What is going on? Are we getting a new Chinese faction maybe within NXT? That'd be interesting to see. So yeah, August Grey is getting interviewed backstage. Timothy Thatcher walks past, notices him, and attacks him. So yeah, don't really care about that. He ends up though, because of this fight, Thatcher throws Grey through Dexter Lumis' picture. Dexter Lumis is behind him, and he doesn't look happy that this has occurred. So that leads in then to a match later on in the night. However, our third match, now the other one was meant to be the third match, but it didn't take place, so this is our third match of the night. Toni Storm taking on Candice LeRae. Very competitive match. Candice ends up pinning Toni with her feet on the ropes for leverage. Ghostface comes in and helps Candice attack Toni after the match, but Shotzi evens the odds. Ghostface is revealed to be Indy Hartwell. Now, I'm sorry, you look at the physique of Ghostface here in the ring, and you go back and look at the physique at Halloween Havoc. This is not the same individual portraying Ghostface. They've just decided, you know what? Well, Indy Hartwell was meant to be favouring the Garganos before all this started occurred, so now let's just put her in the outfit. I'm sorry, but no, that was not the physique. Go back, watch Halloween Havoc. It is not the same physique. I'm not happy with that. I'm not happy with this reveal, unless there's two ghost faces. One for Johnny and one for Candice. But yeah, I'm not happy with that. But anyway, Indy Hartwell, she's revealed in this instance to be Ghostface. Whatever. Fourth match of the night. Timothy Thatcher taking on Dexter Lumis. Thatcher keeps going for joint manipulation like he does, going for his submissions. Lumis is very impressive in his escapes from these. Lumis and Thatcher are very evenly matched throughout most of this match. Grimes comes out, but he's knocked off the ropes. Thatcher rolls Lumis up for the win. Grimes attacks Dexter Lumis after the match, but can sack on it. But he puts a sack onto the head of Dexter Lumis, beating him up some more, continues the attack and hits a cave in. And that's that. I can see this leading to a blindfold match between the two individuals. Next, Gargano wants to talk to Regal. He's calmed down. I'm calmed down now. Don't worry. He's calmed down and he wants to talk to William Regal. He wants the result from earlier on in the night reversed. It wasn't a proper match. It wasn't an official match. William Regal's like, no, look, you wanted the match. You made the match. You've lost the match. Deal with it. The result stands. We get a look at Rhea Ripley and Io Shirai, a little video package about their feud and a build for their match that'll be occurring next week. We then get Pat McAfee. He comes out with his crew, Danny Burch, Oney Lorcan and Pete Dunne. They are the self-proclaimed kings of NXT. Pat is going to join the commentary for the next match. That's interesting because this guy can talk. I like it. Next week we get an update on Finn Balor's situation. I thought we were meant to get it a few weeks ago, but we didn't. So yeah, let's see what's occurring. I'm assuming he's going to be cleared and he'll be able to compete soon. I hope so anyway. So we get our fifth match of the night. Our fifth match is the NXT Tag Team Title rematch. It's Oney Lorcan and Danny Burch defending the Tag Team titles against the former champs Breezango. Really good match this. Drake Maverick ends up getting involved. He takes out Pat and Pete Dunne. Takes out Pat, but then Pete Dunne takes out Drake. Pete takes out Breeze on the ring ropes and everything. Burch pins Fandango to win and retain the tag team titles. As they celebrate, Drake attempts to take them all out, but there's too many of them. They lay out Drake and Breezango to finish the show, to end the show. Okay, so overall, that's what occurred on the show. Well, this was a really good, really entertaining show. There was a few little bits that I didn't like. Like I said, the whole ghost face reveal and everything seemed a bit odd. Leon Ruff as a choice for the North American Championship was a bit odd, but I understand how that plays into it all. So, and that was a shocking moment to open the show, to start the show. So, that kind of got you hooked. 3 title matches on this show as well. The North American Championship, the Cruiserweight title, and then the Tag Team titles to finish the show. So, it was a stacked show. So overall, I'll have to give this was a great show. This was a great show. And my belt of the night, oof. It's a toughie, that one. And my belt of the night, I'm going to give it to the main event. I'm going to give it to Oney Lorcan and Danny Burch defending the Tag Team titles against Breezango. I like a title change, but I didn't like Leon Ruff being the one winning it, so I can't give it to that. However, giving it to the main event, the Tag Team titles being retained, I can. Pat McAfee, he is great on a mic, he can speak, and with Pete Dunne, Oney Lorcan and Danny Burch around him as well, I can't wait to see the build for War Games. That's the rumour that it's going to be heading this team against Undisputed Era at War Games, and I can't wait for that match. So yeah, there you go. Those are my thoughts on what occurred on NXT. What are your thoughts? Let me know in the comments. Like this video and hit the subscribe button. I just want to say a big thank you very much for watching. Stay safe and stay classy.